Guy, they said Kabiyesi became so excited on hearing that Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo have returned back to the royal mansion. Anyway, it is a good news. Oh, they said people that saw Queen Naomi when she returned said she felt so relaxed, so glowing as usual, that she went out to go and kind of rests. And when you see her, you find out that she really rested. Hey, let me not bite my tongue. So we have heard that Dr. Lizzie, that when Kabiesi went to Dubai to look for Queen Naomi, he did not see Queen Naomi and he returned back. They told him that Queen Naomi have gone to Dublin. But right now we are hearing another news, a different thing altogether from what they told us earlier that Queen Naomi went to Dublin. They said Queen Naomi never went to Dublin. She did not go to Dublin. Instead, they said from Dubai she traveled to Australia where her uncle is, that the uncle invited her, you know. And this her uncle, from the information we gathered, they said this uncle is like her father because the uncle is from her paternal side. If you know, you will hear, if you know very well about the story of this Queen Naomi, you know that there is nothing much about her father. Nobody can say or can tell the story of her father and everything. Instead, you'll be hearing about these uncles and all of that. I don't know what happened, but they said the uncle was like a father to her, or is like a father to her and her siblings. That even before the uncle got rich, they said the uncle is very rich right now. That when he was still managing, he was still taking care of Queen Naomi and her siblings. And this uncle, they said he is the after Queen Naomi's mother and siblings, that the uncle is another person that Kabiyesi know very well from the paternal side, and that the uncle have a say in Queen Naomi's life. That Queen Naomi listens to the uncle a whole lot. So when things got the way it went, they said the uncle invited her to come to Australia so that they can discuss about this marriage with Kabiyesi, whether she is to continue or not. And we all know that if the information we are hearing about them is the truth, this uncle in question is a preacher, a pastor in Australia. And he is also of the opinion that Queen Naomi cannot continue to live in a place where he will often watch over her shoulder, as in where she will always be careful about her life, where she will not relax her mind, where she will always be afraid of all of these old cargoes that Kabiyesi gathered in his chambers, where he cannot relax, where he will always be afraid of Tadenikawo's life, where he will always fight both spiritual and physical to exist. I'm telling you, this is what it is all about. Competition, unnecessary competition, unhealthy competition, always in battle, physical, spiritual, you know. So, and nobody prays to be in such a marriage. I'm telling you. And that is why, let me tell you, do you know why these other Oloris are always doing their juju and everything? Because they know that that is the only way they can succeed in this kind of marriage. They know if they lose guard, their opponent will push them aside. And this is not marriage. That is why it is said that polygamy is nobody's mate. You will always want to compete for Kabiyesi's love. You will always want to compete for space. You will always compete for attention. You will always compete for everything. Everything. These women, have you ever seen them without makeup? No. They said their routine is every morning they will just wake up, take their bath, then their makeup artist, maybe they are also living in the palace with them, I do not know. They will just come, make them up, and get them prepared. Even if they are not going anywhere, they will do their makeup just to look good. You know that they are very old now. Most of them are very old. Without that makeup, people was Kabiesi might not even notice them, or Kabiesi will even be looking for them without makeup. If Kabiesi will see them and pass, and will be looking for them, so that is not life. Eh? Well, someone needs to when you got married to a man, you're supposed to feel relaxed. When problems comes, you know that problem have come. You wake up to it. And not every time you'll be fighting, you'll be having problem. You'll be fighting. Hey, you'll be competing. No moment of relaxation, no moment of living without fear. So these are the things that I said the uncle have considered and said, Queen Naomi, you cannot continue like this. They said Queen Naomi too have said she cannot continue like this, that this is not the kind of life she wished for herself. That she is even too small to fight all these women. If not that she have a living God who fights her battle, these people for don't buy her because of the fact that she have a son for Kabiesi. And who is causing all of this problem? Is Kabiesi, because he is the one that brought them to the palace. He is the one that married all of them. Had it been he was still doing only Krewa with them, Queen Naomi might at least be a little safe because they are just side chick. But now that they are Olories, hey, wow, wahala deo. And see, let me tell you, they said Queen Naomi's uncle, the one that invited her to come to Australia, have said that this marriage, that he is no longer in support of it. That Queen Naomi should think about it. If she wants to go back there and start fighting for the rest of her life, because that is what it is going to be, she should go. Because see these women, they will be fighting. They can never stop. The day they stop, just know that they don't buy, you know. Ehen. That is the only time they will stop. But as long as they still breathe, upe, they will always be struggling, competing, fighting each other back to back, spiritually, physically. Seriously. So they said Kabiesi was happy that Queen Naomi returned. But the question is Queen Naomi going to accept him again? Nobody know. But at least he is now aware that Queen Naomi is right here in Nigeria. He can have the opportunity to go and see his son, Tadenikawo. Yes, so even if Naomi say I don't want again, at least he will have chance to tell Tade, I have missed you, I love you, where have you been? Did you not ask mommy about me? Oh my goodness. Anyway, she is back. She is back. They say she looks so good, so peaceful as ever. You know that one thing about Queen Naomi is that she is very, very innocent. When you look at her, you will see peace of mind. When you look at her, you see a woman who is surrounded by a lot of problems, but she's not bothered because she knows she have a living God, a great God that fights all her battles and give her victory. Anyway, guys, don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share my video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.